Good evening. My name is Miss Bell. I'm the assistant principal here at Allen J. Elementary School, and I'm going to be reading to you one of the poems out of the book called Woke. Woke is a young poet's call to justice. In this book, there is a collection of poems that all revolve around justice. So before I start, we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about what does it mean to be woke. In the simplest sense, it means to be aware. It means to see your surroundings and challenge how we strengthen our relationships with the government, the community, and nature. To be woke is to fight for your civil rights and to fight for the rights of your neighbors. To be woke is to understand that equality and justice for some is not equality and justice for all. We must stay alert. We must ask the hard questions. We must stand for what is right, even if it is difficult and scary.
Hi, I'm Miss Noon's fourth grade teacher. I'm going to be reading a poem to you called Instructions on Listening to the Trees by Mahogany L. Brown. When you are part of a community, you have to think about others. Think about the sun and how it smiles sweet authority. Think about the ecosystem and how the leaves dress the tree trunks. Surviving from the kindness of the sun. Yes, the sun and trees have a community all their own. And aren't we part of their community too? Benefiting from the oxygen and water creates new life. The water is alive in its gift-giving. Think of how it feeds the roots. Like any true community, we must nourish and care for one another if we are to grow. So I listen to the trees when the wind dances near, and I listen to the neighbor's dog singing to the moon. The moon is high because of the water. How amazing. And this is when I remember home, the way my friends ring the doorbell to come outside and play, the way a car slows down when a ball rolls in its way, the way we make jokes about the TV show and share our fears, the way we look up sadly when the streetlights come on. We are all part of someone else's journey. That's the way communities are built, each root sprawling toward the edge of an infinite smile.
Hi Jaybirds, this is your Jamaican girl, Miss Samuels, and guess what? Today I'll be reading a poem for you from the book Woke. Are you ready? Let's begin. The title of this poem is What's in a Name? What's in a name? If you are denied a job because of your height or your educational background, because of your skin color, or the enunciation of your name, if you're denied a place to live, because of your religion or your loved ones, because of your musical taste or your choice of clothes, if you're denied the right to safe passage to walk freely without harm into a record store or a pharmacy, remember those who came before us. They did not go quietly. They sat at the lunch counters for everyone's right to service. They endured brutalities from waterhouses and dog bites to ensure our humanity was respected. They set into motion the lighthouse, shining a path to a brighter possibility. And it is up to us to follow the sharp beams of truth until our country celebrates with equal fervor our family's name. I hope you did enjoy. Bye.
I'm going to read a poem from Woke today, and it's about being woke. The title of my poem is Woke by Mahogany L. Brown. We are awake, wide in our understanding of what is so pretty and shiny, of what is dull and dim in this world. But look here, even wider, between our outstretched arms, a brave and growing world. Look closely. Don't forget, we invited you here to live inside this truth, this freedom. We never sleep on what's at stake. Stay woke.
Hi everyone, my name is Alicia Samuels, a Jamaican at AJE, And today I'll be reading a poem for you from the book Woke. This poem is entitled Right To, after Claude McKay. Right to. If we must live, let it not be in silence. Each shadow surrounding our right to be outraged. Let us not sit hands crossed while our stomachs growl upset, full of bad food and assembly line ideas. Listen closely. Our bodies bubbling up angrily at the lies we have been fed. If we must live, let no one decide how our hearts beat, or how our songs should be sung, or if our neighborhoods are worth protecting, or if we're allowed to walk in stores freely. If we must live, let it be a true life, one full of choices and opportunities, one that isn't designed to push us into a corner, keep us quiet and formidable, keep us without unique opinions and educated understandings. If we must live, and we must, let it be with our fist in the air to remind the people that we will speak up for what is right. We will always stand up against that which brings harm. We will demand what is just, not only for our lives, but for the lives that are impacted by injustice. Let us live to fight for a better day, every day, for everyone. Everyone.
My name is Avery Steele, Principal Intern at Allendale Elementary, and I will be reading I've Been There Before out of Woke, a Young Poet's Call to Justice. I've Been There Before by Olivia Gatwood. When a person is in pain, sometimes the best cure is to hear, I felt that too, from someone else. When you cry and your best friend puts their hand on your shoulder and says, I've been there before, suddenly you know you are not the only one. Sometimes we don't know the people we feel for. Sometimes we've never been where they are. But we don't need to look at each other or speak like each other or live like each other to know what it feels like to be sad, to be hurt, to be in need of a friend. Instead, we can simply say the words, I understand. We can make a secret club out of our sadness. We can let everyone in who wants to join. We can sit in a circle and laugh and share, sing over and over, you are not alone.
The name of my poem is called Activism Everywhere. It is written by Mahogany L. Brown. Our voice is our greatest power. When we stand together, we speak up against mistreatment. We are saying that we will not be silent about the mistreatment of people. We are saying we will not be silent. We are standing tall and firm because we believe in equity and equality. We are standing tall and firm. We are not yielding or bending because the conversation is uncomfortable. We are not yielding or bending. We understand activism happens online and offline, in the streets picketing and in the classrooms teaching, on the blogs writing, and on the internet sharing information. It happens everywhere. It is active. It is energy. It is resisting to be comfortable when we all have yet to feel safe and free. I hope you enjoyed the poems that came out of the book Woke. They had a lot of rich information in those poems. I have two wonderings though. The first one is, how do those poems make you feel? And the second one is, I wonder if you see yourself as being woke, as the poet talks about throughout her text. I hope you enjoyed the reading by AJE teachers and staff.